Good afternoon. Welcome here to the studio of Invest for Sight, a media partner of this Gaidar Forum arranged by the Presidential Academy of National Economy and Public Administration. This forum has brought here together lots of people from many countries with differing opinions and views on national economic problems, on international cooperation, on the challenges of today and on the future prospects that we may all face, well, either now or in a while. So let us see, what in your view are the problems that hinder economic development of various nations? I naturally refer to such things as sanctions that are imposed at times by various nations against other nations. Whether they are politically motivated, whether they are fair or not, it's a different story. The question is economic cooperation is being made dependent on political aspects, which probably, at least in view of some people, is not the right approach. So what do you think of sanctions in general and their application to various nations at the moment?
Hello, and thanks for your invitation and gave this chance to me for speaking about this subject. First, I want to introduce myself.
Yes,
I'm Mohammad Mahdi Rahimian from Iran. I'm a PhD student at State University of Management in Moscow, and my topic or dissertation is about the development of economic relationship between Iran and Russia. As you said about sanctions, many countries just imposed sanctions on other nations by irrational reason, because they want to just stop them, and it's very important that how we can develop our economic in this situation. As you know, that many years Iran was under the sanctions, and it was not international credit card system in Iran, Visa and Master. So Iran made bilateral monetary system, and the first country that Iran made this system was Armenia. And Iranian people could use their national card, national credit card, set up in Armenia. And the second country that Iran made bilateral monetary system was Turkey, and also in this country Iranian people also could use their credit card. Why not Russia? Because we can also make a bilateral monetary system between Iran and Russia, and to develop our economic relationship. And we can also by creating this monetary system, Russian people can use their national credit card, MIR, in Iran, and also Iranian people can use their national credit card in Russia. And by using their national card, credit card, the business will be improved between these two countries, and it will be independence for independence in finance, and our goal, Iran and Russia's goal is, as you said, to delete US dollar, and for Iran also this is goal, that's to delete US dollar in their countries, for in Iran and Russia. And we must to just before deleting, we need to make some monetary system that we be self-reliance, and this can help us to have independence in finance, and I hope that we can create this monetary system as soon as possible. As you know that we have Iranian bank also in Moscow, Mir Business Bank, and this bank gives us very good opportunity to make this bilateral monetary system as soon as possible.
And when you say about a bilateral arrangement for the two countries to use their financial products in each other's territory, but would that also apply to the countries you already have such arrangements with, I mean Turkey and Armenia? Yeah. So do you imply that their product should expand into all these countries and maybe even further?
Yeah, of course. We can expand this system with other countries, and because when we have experiments in any countries, that by creating this bilateral monetary system for improving our economical situation, and then this will give us this system will give us very good experiment to expand our this system in all of the world. And
so you're looking very far away.
Yes, so of course.
To make it a global system.
Yes, of course. Why not? Because as you know that the bilateral monetary system made in, if I don't mistake, in 1965. Yeah, it's and in America, in United States, and then they created electronic credit cards. Okay, first is made a bilateral monetary system, and then they made electronic monetary system, and they expand to all the world. If I want to go back to the history, first bilateral monetary system made in Europe between Belgium, France, Italy, and Denmark, and after that just made one bilateral monetary system between the Scandinavian countries. just America made international monetary system, and just America right now has this power because all the funds in all of the world just passed to American banks, and now America has this power to boycott any accounts and impose sanctions to any country that wants. So we must if we want if we want to improve our economic, we must be independence first. Yes, we speak so much about, yes, we want to delete dollar in our economic system, and we want to do this, but we must first be independence. And one of the way that we can be independence in economic, we must to create our bilateral monetary system with other countries one by one. And then
true,
yeah.
But to start with, looks like it's reasonable to have banks represented in each other's countries. And what do you think? Well, in my personal view, the presence of Russian banks in Iran and vice versa, it's not very visible. Okay. How can you use the products without having banks?
Yes, I want to say that we have bank. Okay, we can start from any countries that we have bank. Okay, maybe in all countries we don't have bank right now, but we can start with any countries that we have bank. Iran has bank, as I know that, in Armenia, Turkey, Russia, and France. And etc. And I want to say to you also have banks in some countries, and you also can start to create this bilateral monetary system with some countries that you have bank there, to create with this system you can use Russian national credit card in other countries, and it will help us to improve our financial system, to be independence from American,
from third parties.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, thank you very much for your views. We appreciate your opinions, and I'm sure our audience will be very much interested in learning them. Thank you very much.
Thank you again, and thanks for giving me this chance to speak about this very important subject, and I hope that we can serve to our country and to our people by making this bilateral monetary system, and to improve our economic relationship between both countries, Iran and Russia, and rest part of the world.